Glad I
If
think
economy's going slow like this, when we're in recession, you shouldn't raise taxes on anyone. Well, the economy is still going slow. As a matter of fact, it's going much more slowly now than when you made that statement. And so if you believe the same thing, you just don't want to raise taxes. The reality is, it's not just wealthy people. You mentioned Donald Trump. It's not just Donald Trump that's actually working. It's all those businesses that are employed by 1/4 of the workers in America.
I don't know.
These small businesses
We'll have
tax
to
that
check with
you
management here.
raise taxes, and you kill jobs. That's why the National Federation of
Check in on Tuesdays,
You
what's
said
going
you're
on there, but
700,000 jobs.
I don't know. Seems like I can do a lot here. That's my opinion.
Well, we've had this discussion before.
I think it's the idea that in order to reduce the deficit, there has to be revenue in addition to cuts.
There has to be revenue in addition to cuts. Now, Governor Romney has ruled out revenue. He's ruled out revenue.
Absolutely.
Completely.
So, look, the revenue I get is by more people working, getting higher pay, paying more taxes. That's how we get growth and how we balance the budget. But the idea of taxing people more, putting more people out of work, you'll never get there. You never balance the budget by raising taxes. Spain spends 42% of their total economy on government. We're now spending 42% of our economy on government. I don't want to go down the path to Spain. I want to go down the path of growth that puts Americans to work with more money coming in because they're working.
But Mr. President, you're saying in order to get the job done, it's got to be balanced.
If we're serious, we've got to take a balanced, responsible approach. And by the way, this is not just when it comes to individual taxes. Let's talk about corporate taxes. Now, I've identified areas where we can right away make a change that I believe would actually help the economy. The oil industry gets $4 billion a year in corporate welfare. Basically, they get deductions that those small businesses that Governor Romney refers to, they don't get. Now, does anybody think that ExxonMobil needs some extra money when they're making money every time you go to the pump? Why wouldn't we want to eliminate that? Why wouldn't we eliminate tax breaks for corporate jets? My attitude is if you got a corporate jet, you can probably afford to pay full freight, not get a special break for it. When it comes to corporate taxes, Governor Romney has said he wants to, in a revenue-neutral way, close loophole deductions. He hasn't identified which ones they are, but then thereby bring down the corporate rate. Well, I want to do the same thing, but I've actually identified how we can do that. And part of the way to do it is to not give tax breaks to companies that are shipping jobs overseas. Right now, you can actually take a deduction for moving a plant overseas. I think most Americans would say that doesn't make sense, and all that raises revenue.
Doesn't
and
fit
so
you.
if we take a balanced approach, what that then allows us to do is also to help young people, the way we already have during my administration, make sure that they can afford to go to college. It means that the teacher that I met in Las Vegas, a wonderful young lady, who describes to me, she's got 42 kids in her class. The first 2 weeks, she's got some of them sitting on the floor until finally they get reassigned. They're using textbooks that are 10 years old.
Education. That's not what your education can do for you. What you can do for your education. All right, let's just get out of here.